I've waited a little while to create this video because it's one I don't think you need right away as you're creating your services, but it is one that I found useful over time. So I'm going out of town and I need to create two services, like two Sundays. Usually we just have one service going at a time. This is just always the upcoming week service. And then once that weekend is done, we wipe everything out and then just create a new service. However, if you ever need to stack services and create multiples, there is one issue that has come up as I create this. I'm going to name this for the upcoming weekend so I can differentiate it from the next one. So I'm going to create a new playlist, call it English Service, and then it should be January 15th of 23. Notice there is nothing here yet. I need to create it there or drag it there. So I can go here and use this as a template. So I know I'm going to have to set the welcome and the church countdown. Okay, so I'm going to go find the welcome. Oops, the bottom. Okay, so that I will need. And church countdown I can put in there too. So here's where you'll notice there's an issue with this. For this upcoming weekend, the theme is going to be You Are Blessed. The week after that will be You Are Set Free. So if I go to the week after that and I put in the You Are Set Free here, and I go back to the service for this upcoming weekend and I go to the welcome, you will notice it has changed there. Because I'm using the same exact library item, any change I make in one service is going to be reflected in the other service. So let me change this back so that the service stays as is. What that means I need to do then is for anything that is not going to be identical from week to week, you're going to have to recreate the copy here. Fortunately, there's a pretty easy way to do that. Let me go in here and delete this welcome. I'm just going to remove it from the playlist. And I'm going to go back to the welcome. Okay. So I need another copy of that. I am just going to duplicate it so that now there are two. Sometimes it's weird in how it sets them up, but okay, so the original welcome is down here with that date. Here is the copy. I'm just going to rename that and change it to 1/15/23. What that means is I have two almost identical copies of the same thing, and in the future I'm going to have to come back and delete this one, but it allows me to, that was not what I wanted there. It allows me to create the second service without interfering with the one for this January 8th. So now I can go into the January 15th. I can change that one and it will say You Are Set Free without changing the theme for the week of January 8th. The church countdown, I believe, will also have that in there. So again, I can't use this one. I'm going to have to go back and create a duplicate copy of that one and change the name. So I'll just give it the name of the service that I want it for. And now I put it in there. You don't have to change everything. If, like Blessed Jesus at Your Word, we won't sing 2 weeks in a row. So I won't have to create a second copy of the hymns because the hymns would be different, unless, of course, the pastors did want to do the hymn both weeks. But even at that, if they wanted to do this hymn, it won't change in the theme. So I wouldn't have to reset that one. or the DS Kids dismissal is not going to change. So since it doesn't matter, there's going to be no changes from week to week. So I'm having a hard time talking and typing at the same time. It won't change from the 8th to the 15th. I don't have to create additional copy for that one. I can just put that one in there. So hopefully that helps. If you need to create multiple services that use the same items out of the library, and there's going to be a change from one week to the other, you do have to create a duplicate copy. If not, you can just pull it from the library as you would for a normal week. But hopefully this helps save you some headache in the future. I know that was a little frustrating for me to find out the hard way. We'll see you in the next video.